Welcome to the Grizzled Geek in Review for March 3rd, 2017. Today, our top stories, once again, Batman. By the way, Doug is on vacation at Disney World, Florida.
Hi.
So James is sitting in for him. That and Chris was busy.
Yeah.
You're like our third backup.
He had no friends.
I need to make more friends. More friends that know nerd news.
He truly is a nerd, guys.
All right, top story, Batman news. For the last 3 weeks, it's been more news. Everything from the project being in the toilet to, Matt Reeves directing, not directing, Affleck in, Affleck out. Well, apparently things seem to be back on track with the Batman movie. Reeves, after having a brief falling out last week with Warner Brothers, is back on track to direct. And apparently it only took total control for him to do it. The latest rumor is that the contention was over, he wanted control over the entire project, over every aspect of it. Warner Brothers was a little reluctant to do that, seeing how the last person they gave total control to was Zack Snyder. And after Batman vs. Superman, we all know how that went. So, things with the DC EU is in flux at the moment. I mean, things are a little strange. Aquaman is the only movie post-JLA that they've got on the slate. Flash seems to be back to the drawing board. The Cyborg movie they announced seems to be totally forgotten. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully Wonder Woman, JLA, and the Batman can pull them out.
I didn't even hear anything about the Cyborg movie.
Well, when they announced Justice League, they had a whole bunch. They were all supposed to get their own movie. But I know Flash lost a couple directors. Now it's totally being rewritten. They've gone back to the drawing board with that. So hopefully we'll see more on that. Aquaman is the only one that's actually in production now after Justice League.
Which,
it's Aquaman. It looks good, though. Looks good.
Yeah, it's what we see so far, but it's also DC. I can't.
I'm personally excited for DC's movies. I can't wait for them to actually. I want them to succeed. I want them to be good. I would love a good JLA movie, but hopefully
with this Batman news, I mean, we have Reeves in full control. I'm glad he has that.
He's a good director.
I'm glad he has full control because I feel like the studio always gets in too much.
Well, we'll see. They need to have someone steering the ship, but
that's not Zack Snyder.
But speaking of the Batman movie universe, I think up next we have
Chris McKay. Lego Batman is in talks of directing Nightwing.
The director of Lego Batman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, is going to be inside the same universe as Batfleck, I heard.
Well, yeah. I mean, the rumor is that if things go south with Ben Affleck after the Batman, they have a Nightwing, a good Dick Grayson movie. They might be able to have him put on a batsuit, become the new Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, it would hate to recast Batman after they were starting just building his universe.
They just put Batfleck inside there.
Well, true.
They did that with Hulk, Edward Norton, and then all of a sudden, boom, Mark Ruffalo.
Every Batman movie, every JLA movie, there's a different Batman. Oh, could work. I'm excited about the Nightwing after the rumors that he was coming to the CW movie TV shows, only because they mentioned Bloodhaven on Flash, but they've mentioned Bloodhaven in Arrow as well. So there's not really anything more to it than mentioning the city. More than likely, it's just an Easter egg for the fans. But, there's always hope. I mean, a Nightwing in any format, movie or TV, would be good.
Yeah, because that character needs...
Yeah, he's a great character. I mean...
He's a very emotion, direct character. He needs something.
Yeah, exactly. Well... Moving on to the other comic book movie universe, Avengers is going to be the most expensive movie ever. Back in 2015, I believe Bleeding Cool broke the news that there was a rumor that it was going to cost over $1 billion for the next two Avengers movies, and everybody scoffed at that. There's no way that movie would be over $1 billion. Well, new reports have come out that yes, in fact, the next two Avengers movies that they're filming back to back has a $1 billion budget. But it's Marvel. Their movies make $1 billion. So, I mean, if each one of them makes $1 billion, like the last two Avengers movies did, they've doubled their money, and that's before any merchandise and anything else. That's just on ticket sales. But $1 billion, it's the most expensive movie ever made.
This better look cool. This better be amazing because, my God, that's a lot of money.
In my lifetime, I remember when Michael Keaton's and Tim Burton's Batman came out. It was the most expensive movie ever, and it was $100 million. It's the first one to break $100 million budget. Now we have, I mean, granted, it's 2 movies, but it's $1 billion. That's a little crazy. I don't know. Jeez.
I wish I had that money. That's
well, I wouldn't make 2 Avengers movies with it, I can tell you that. But if anyone can make their money back on this, it's Disney and Marvel. So they know what they're doing.
So next up, we got Trayvon Rhodes from Moonlight. He's rumored for playing Green Lantern, which, how do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, he's great. I mean, obviously, Moonlight just won Best Picture at the Academy Awards.
Stole it from La La Land.
Yeah. So we have, I mean, Green Lantern, they're going to go with, obviously, the Jon Stewart Green Lantern. I hear there's going to be Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern movie. Whether or not they one of them makes an appearance in JLA, there's some rumors going around, but we'll have to see about that.
I would like that. I mean,
I think he's a great actor, so
I think he could pull it off. Yeah,
absolutely.
Up next, we got Mel Gibson. He's in talks of directing Suicide Squad 2, which, I mean, he met with the people involved and is starting to go over the details for the story, but nothing's official.
Well, nothing was official last week. It was just in talks, but apparently now he's actually met with people and talked storylines with them, I guess.
Okay.
So that seems to be, it's definitely happening, I guess.
I mean, I like Mel Gibson. I like the movies that he directed.
Yeah.
Say What You Want, Passion of the Christ. That was that last ending scene. I appreciated.
Come on, Braveheart and
Braveheart too. That's really good.
A great historian, Mel Gibson. Every time I have one of my English friends, I tell him about. He's a great historian with Patriot and Braveheart, and they go kind of cringe. Yeah. But I love those movies anyway.
Yeah,
so.
It's amazing. Speaking of Suicide Squad, Suicide Squad won the Oscar for makeup and hairstyling, which...
they beat out Star Trek Beyond, which was kind of a big upset. A lot of people think that Star Trek deserved it. But we have a comic book movie with an Oscar now. So, I mean, that's only can be a good thing.
I'm just sad in the world that Reservoir Dogs exists without an Oscar and Suicide Squad gets an Oscar in anything.
That is true.
That's probably one of the saddest things I've ever heard.
All right. Next up, it looks like there was a prediction that Logan would make $70 million. It was projected about last week. We said so. Now it looks like worldwide projections for it is $170 million. Looks like it's getting rave reviews. It's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone's saying it's one of the best movies in the X-Men movie universe. And we'll have a full review of it on the podcast next week. So tell you all about it. So obviously, go out and see Logan. Yeah. And more, also another casting. We said last week that the Inhumans movie or TV show is coming out in the fall, and so they need to get started on production. We mentioned that Maximoff was cast, Black Bolt's brother, who's the weird thing about that was the story's gonna focus from his point of view, basically the bad guy's point of view,
which seems really interesting.
I'm excited about it. Yeah,
I don't know yet though.
But Black Bolt himself's been cast. Anson Mount from Hell on Wheels was cast as Black Bolt, although he's taken on a part that he's not going to have a whole lot of lines. But his wife, who speaks for him, Medusa, has also been cast. Serinda Swan from Chicago Fire has been cast as Medusa. So the cast is coming along. Obviously, production is going to be moving along. And everyone's wondering, well, they went from a movie to a TV series, but you're still going to be able to see this in theaters because the first 2 episodes are going to be filmed in IMAX and released in theaters as IMAX short movie, I guess. The first 2 episodes. Well, that's a full-length movie, 2 hours. And then the rest of the series will pick up on ABC. So, yes, kind of there's going to be a Black Bolt movie or Inhumans movie. First 2 episodes, IMAX, could be released in theaters. And then starting with episode 3, I guess, is going to be the ABC series.
It's weird that they're going that route.
They've never done that kind of thing before, but...
Yeah, I guess it is a full hour feature.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I'll go see it, definitely. It has my money. I was going to go see it when it was just a movie before, but now they have a whole series. So
as long as you're paying for it.
As long as the first 2... Yeah, don't worry. All right, moving on to comic book news. Last week we had our podcast on comics. We reviewed Geek Girl, an independent comic by Sam Johnson. We just got a press release that Geek Girl number 4 is out now and available. All links to that below. It's available in regular, digital, and variant editions at geekgirlcomics.com and comicsology.com. We'll have links to both of those down below. I haven't had a chance to look through issue 4, but it looks good. 3 was good.
I haven't read any of them, so I can't give a good opinion. All right.
Yeah, it's a great comic. Be sure to check out our last podcast about comics to go over our review of issue 3. And if you like it, check it out. Issue 4 is available now. And the links will be down below.
I'll check it out with you guys.
And in gaming news, it's going to be more of like an ad than an actual gaming news. But Geek Nation Tours is booking now for GenCon 2017, the 50th anniversary of GenCon. Geek Nation Tours, if you've never been to GenCon, it can be a little overwhelming. It's a huge convention. I mean, the biggest gaming convention.
Worth it going, though.
It's amazing.
Really fun.
We go every year, so.
I had like $40 and I still had an amazing time. So don't worry, you don't need...
Spent all your money on art last time.
Yeah, I spent... Okay, the guy was nice. But but everything is just amazing. Just this big exhibits and...
Right.
A lot of indie developers there that you could talk to while playing the game so that they can explain things to you. And it's really just a nice time.
Gen Con's a great show. And if you've never been before, Geek Nation Tours is a really good way to go about it. Because they take you day by day through all the major sites. They have events before and after the show each day. They have a meal at night after the show. They have special guests and exclusive games and giveaways and stuff like that. So you just show up on your own. You might be standing there like deer in headlights staring at all the cool stuff. But Geek Nation Tours will take you through and basically do it right. They'll show you everything you need to do, at least for your first time. And then after that, you'll have an idea what to do. But they are booking for Gen Con 2017 now, and we'll have links down below to Geek Nation Tours. Yeah. So, that's it for this week. Just been me and James. So if you have any comments, please down below. Click like and subscribe.
Comment. Tell us what you think. Have you been to Gen Con before?
Yeah, tell us what your Gen Con experience is. Any stories that we haven't covered that you want us to cover next time, be sure to comment below and we'll take a look at it.
And also let me know if I mumble too much. That's
so thank you for watching and we'll be with you next week.
Have a good one.